Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Sorry I'm running late. I know I told you guys that I was going to be on at 11 a.m., but ran a little bit late because I was doing some running. I did 2 miles today and, feeling good, feeling great. So I want to say hi to all my Vegannatti family out there. I want to say hi to the world, New York, London, Paris, all that good stuff. You see smoke, it's my incense. I don't want to sneeze, but I keep incense burning all the time. I think it's just a habit. But anyway, today is question answering. If you guys want to ask me any questions, you can ask me questions if you like to. We're going to do all that good stuff if you want to come on and ask. Basically, I'm here just to talk a little bit and see your viewpoints about some things. If I don't get to see your question at all, please know that you can email me at Vegannatti. That's Vegannatti, Vegannatti@gmail.com, or you can join the Facebook group in Vegannatti, and you can put your question and answering there. Okay, so basically, today it was a question answering, and for those who wanted to come on today, but even if anyone doesn't come on, see, I'm the type of person, doesn't matter if you're here or not, someone's going to need this, is going to replay this back later. So, and it does not matter to me at the end of the day. So since my journey started Vegannatti, and for those of you that don't know me, my name is Emmy Wu, Dr. Emmy Wu. I am a self-relationship wellness coach and a vegan chef. I rather say vegan guru. I don't like to call myself a chef. It's just a common word. Just like I don't like to call recipe books, or cookbooks is just a common thing. It gets old after a while, and you want to have something different and unique. But we'll go into that later. So, why did I start Vegannatti? The reason why I started Vegannatti is because I had a collapsed lung. It started in 2007, and I'm only 5'5", and I weighed approximately about 152 pounds. When I left my past relationship, I gained a lot of weight. I moved back home. I'm originally from Pennsylvania, so hello to all my Pennsylvania family, all the way up to Philly. Hello, Allentown, all that good stuff. So I left when I went to Pittsburgh for 4 years. I ate good, and I think we're going out and things of that nature. And, all you do is work or go out and eat and sleep late at night. And, in my mind as a female, I wanted to gain weight a lot. The thick thing was in, but not knowing that I was killing myself. So a lot of us that think thickness is cute, I want a big booty, I want thick thighs, the thick is in. And I'm not knocking anyone who's weight. What I'm going to let you know is you could still be thick, but it's called having firmness and not the cellulite, and that, not the flab and things of that nature. Yes, if you're comfortable in your skin, you're comfortable in your skin, but we're not thinking about the unhealthiness of it, being unhealthy and being thick. And being unhealthy is a very serious ordeal. So what happened was I ended up moving back to Atlanta, Georgia. Hello, all my Atlanta people. And I ended up, my significant other, he, is a vegan, and he does elixir, holistically. And so I was having my collapsed lung issues. And during that time, I was going through my spiritual fast. I was going through my prayers. I was going through everything in my life. So I felt like when I walked Stone Mountain Park, I was like, I'm not going to bring my inhaler, right? So I was like, if I need my inhaler, because I was on my Buterol because I couldn't breathe. Now, I thought it was just a lung problem, or really it was my weight too, because of my height, and it wasn't good. I thought it was cute, but it wasn't good. So, huffing and puffing going upstairs and everything is not cute. It's really not cute because you're really hurting yourself. hurting, you're afflicting yourself mentally, you're making yourself depressed. All these different emotions are coming along with it. And not only that, you're hurting your organs, you're hurting your body with the weight that is not supposed to be there. We have this thing because of the world. Society plays a part of, oh, thickness is in. I gotta have a big butt. I gotta have big boobs. I gotta have all this different stuff. Now, if you're fine mentally, everybody says, well, I love myself. Well, if you love yourself, why are you trying to get big butt, big thick? That let me know that I didn't love myself. I didn't love the fact what God created. I didn't love what God had gave me. I was not trying to perfect what I already had. I wanted more. And I think we do that in our lives, period. More food. We eat something late at night, or we have this craving, which is, the aroma taste in our bodies is, all these different things just come into play about it. And we can go on and on, but I think my whole purpose of this video today is to really let you know that you may not be on drugs, right? And you may not drink, okay? But what you're doing to your body is like a drug. It's like being an addict when you want to be thick, or you want to be a certain way, and you're looking at the next girl, or you're looking at the next guy to want a better body, but you're not looking at yourself. And you want to, oh, I need to gain 10 pounds. And it's just a fad, just like diets are a fad. You're doing a fad about being thick and all these other things. So it's very unhealthy. And then so you're marrying your food as if your food is the helper, right? Or you want to take this pill because they said this is going to make you gain weight, all these infomercials, and then you're going to do this and you're going to do that instead of doing it natural. So back to my inhaler. So I walked Stone Mountain Park that day. And when I walked Stone Mountain Park, I got up to the rail, and at first I couldn't breathe. And then two lovely women helped me, and then I walked it. They encouraged me, and I walked it. And that's when I was told, inside myself, don't you ever in your life think that you cannot beat something. So for those of you who are going through weight problems, are underweight, overweight, trapped in your mind thinking that you're using your emotions to keep indulging in food, gorging food, or not eating because of emotional issues, I'm going to tell you that you can fight it, and you can become healthy in the mind, body, and soul and spirit. It's all up to you. What happened after that? I started changing my diet. Yes, it was hard, and I'm not going to tell you that. And a lot of you that are in transition about going through the steps of being a vegan, a lot of people's like, well, there's no protein. That's a lie. People are worried about more protein, but you need your minerals and your vitamins more than the protein. So this protein kick, yeah, you need your protein, you need your fiber, you need your calcium, you need all these things, but you're indulging so much in all this whey and pea protein, and no, we're not listening to the words isolate. To isolate something, what is it doing? It's isolating and stopping something, right? Isolation. So we're not paying attention to what we're taking in. We're just doing it because it's a fad. We're doing it because maybe it worked for somebody else and we think it's going to work for us, but it might bring us health issues. It's a lot of different things that are going on within us that we have to start. So my movement right now is stop being married to your food. That is my key conversation, is stop being married to your food. A lot of us say, well, I work late at night and this is why I eat late at night. Well, there's other alternatives. It's a craving. People think that, oh, I'm craving it. No, there's parasites that's in your body from you eating meat, from you eating things that are unhealthy that make you crave that thing. But it's a mind thing, because a lot of people that try to become vegan, they got an excuse of, oh, I can't leave my meat. People are not going to understand me. People don't get what I'm doing. Why are you worried about what people are thinking? Shouldn't it matter what you think about yourself? If you're becoming more healthier and you're feeling more lighter and you're feeling more freer, what is wrong with that? Why would you want to go back to being in isolation of not feeling that? You're worried about if we are more worried about gaining weight to keep the eyes of a man, it's an issue for me. I was one of them. Oh, I want to look like this. I want to like that. I want to keep his eyes on me. It don't matter if you're skinny, thick, thickums, whatever it is. A man's gonna look. He gonna look. He gonna look unless you got a man with respect. A man with respect is not gonna look all these different ways, but it's in his nature. Just like when you look, you could be with your man and you look at the next man. So we got to stop all this tit for tat things, and we got to stop doing the excuses. When it comes to being married to your food, it can be dangerous if it's not healthy. We have to become unlearned to learn what is good, where we can get our protein from, where we can get our minerals and vitamins from. And there are so many good things out here that you can get your protein, you can get your vitamins, you can get your calcium, and not eat meat. And the thing about it is I told someone the other day, think about it. When you eat meat, do you ask, where was it slaughtered? A lot of you say, oh, it was slaughtered at the meat house. How was it slaughtered? Have you ever watched how it was slaughtered? And do you know that it has feelings? An animal has feelings just like you. And the animal knows, has that emotion. So that emotion is in the killing. So regardless of that, when that meat gets killed, when that animal gets killed, it becomes dead, right? So ask yourself, when you eat meat, do you feel alive, energized, revitalized, transformed, or are you feeling the itis, as we say? I have the itis. Oh, I have the itis. I got the itis. I got the itis. Things of that nature. You go to sleep, right? So you got the itis. You're going to sleep, knowing you just ate. You're not sitting up. So you go into your sleep state. So now you're in your sleep state. And now, once you go in your sleep state, right, you are now not allowing the body to digest the food completely. It might have did it a little bit, but you have to understand it's not burning. It's in a standstill because you're in a sleeping realm now. So from that sleep realm, you think, oh, let me wake up. You still wake up. Are you revitalized? Are you energized when you wake up? Do you feel better? No, we wake up still feeling groggy, still feeling heavy. You get up, you might go wash your face, brush your teeth, all the good stuff, right? So once you go do that, the next thing you do is you get up and you go yawn, get a cup of drink, right? And then you go get another plate of food. You didn't even allow yourself to get let the food digest in your body. It takes 2 weeks for one burger to digest, 2 weeks for beef to digest. And you pile upon the pile upon the pile upon the pile upon. Now, just like when you get a cold and you go get medicine, all you're doing is substituting the symptom. You're covering up, right? So when you're covering up, it's just only for a little while. So then you go to the next thing you're doing for regeneration is when regeneration, like say if you cut yourself, what does your body do? You stop the bleeding, it gets a scab, it's healing, it's doing all these different things. And next, within a week later, you're healed. So that's for the long haul. Your skin's back to normal. You might have a little scar, but it's sealed. But the cough is not sealed. The cold is not sealed. You just put medicine over. You just layered it for the short term. And that's what I'm saying when it comes to being married to your food. When you change to become vegan, vegetarian, vegan, and when you're on these diets, are you doing it for a short term? Are you doing it for a fad? Are you doing it for longevity? Becoming a vegan, is not just a style or formation. It is a culture. It is your life. This is something like your mantra, and that's one thing when I'm coming out with this recipe book, that's what I'm going to say now, but it's not a recipe book. It's a food mantra guide, 101, because it is part of you. You know, I wouldn't want no one to take my recipe book, my mantra guide, my food mantra guide, and use a recipe and not have a mantra to the meaning of their life. Because everything has to be in regeneration to your transformation. Whatever you do in your life, you have to go through transformations. Every 6 months, our body goes through transformation. When you wake up in the morning, yesterday was yesterday, it's gone and it's dead. Today is a new day. So when you do a new day, that means your body's renewing every day. Your body, something in you, the circular motion, the machine, everything about you is changing, correct? So at the end of the day, when you wake up, I want to ask you, why are you waking up? And all the way up, you may be up, your brain's up, but that's still going on like a machine, trying to get everything going like data. You have woken up because your body's used to waking up at a certain time. It's on a time frame, which maybe there is no time frame. You're just used to getting up around that time, right? So you get up, you go take a shower, you go brush your teeth or whatever, get the kids off of school, and the first thing you do is what? I'm going to go make some bacon. I'm going to go make me some breakfast. All this good stuff, right? That you're saying is good, but you're not giving yourself time to wake up. So why not, when you wake up after taking a shower, brushing your teeth, washing your face, why not get you some comfortable clothes on? Won't you sit for a minute and meditate? Won't you stretch and get the blood flowing? Why don't you go walk outside, get some fresh air? This is getting you revitalized. This is getting you energized. This is getting you prepped for the day. Why would you go eat first when your body and your digestive system's not even awake yet? And this is what I mean. We're so married to our food that we are not honoring our bodies. We're not honoring our temples. We're just like the habit of, oh, I need me some bacon. I need me a biscuit. And then guess what? You go eat that biscuit and stuff, and you're going to go work your 9 to 5, and you got your coffee, and you need coffee to boost you up. But all that food that's floating in your stomach is still not properly digested. It's not digested at all. So my whole thing about it is with everyone right now is this. My lung issue was something serious. It could have ended up something more dangerous for me. The albuterol, to me, was not working because after you take a medication, a synthetic drug, or I don't care if it's in a pump or not, it's still synthetic to me. And once you take it, your body gets immune to it. Then once your body gets immune to it, then what does the doctor do? He ups your level. He takes it to a different level when you're on medication. You know, when we hear our friends say, oh, yes, girl, or yes, telling your homeboys, yeah, man, I just took this new diet. This diet will get you right. It's going to bring you this. But you want to get on a diet and use the diet pills or do whatever, but don't work out. Okay? You have to work out. But at the same time, them diet pills, if you don't read the fine print, the side effects, you don't go and read the labels, find out what they're really meaning, what's in it, if it has animal fat, whatever's in it that can harm your body. You're not listening to your body. When you eat something, ask yourself, when I eat this, how do I feel? Am I feeling energized? Does it make me feel good? Do I still feel light? Do I feel heavy? Things of that nature. Or am I sluggish? If you're feeling sluggish, that makes your stomach hurt, then you shouldn't be eating it. It's unhealthy. It's unhealthy. When I found out that beef sits in your stomach for 2 weeks, that is gross. Did you know that when they kill beef, that it's already gray? Once they kill the cow, it's gray. They pump blood into the beef, okay, to make it beautiful and colorful, to make it pleasing to the eye. Oh, that looks good. It looks fresh. It looks good. It's not fresh. It was dead. And when you eat meat, you're dead because you're eating something dead. But when you eat plants, or when you eat vegan, like when you eat vegetables, or when you eat beans that have electricity in it, electrical foods, which is the black bean lentils and all these different, find out which beans are good to have the electromagnetic things for your body. You know, you got to get energized. You got to get pumped at the end of the day. You got to get moving. Fruits and vegetables. You're worried about your image on the outside, but if this ain't right and all this ain't right on the end and your organs ain't working right, you're walking dead. You're a walking dead person. So stop being married to your food. Period. Point blank. You gotta stop being married to your food. You gotta stop using your emotions and your damn excuses for why you're overweight, why you won't do the diet plan. If you're on a diet plan right now for your health, that is good for you, then do it. Quit complaining about it. Why are you so worried about everyone else? Because you don't fit in? Because now you became outside the box and you're not in the box anymore. You're outside the box. So you're worried about, oh, well, I was comfortable inside the box. Well, your flesh is always going to be comfortable. But when it's your higher self, when your higher self wants to go higher and it wants change and it's making you go that way, but you're fighting your own self. Nobody is blaming, can't blame no one else but you. How can you blame your divorce to make you go overweight? Why would you blame another person why you're overweight? No one did not pull that trigger or put a gun to your head while you're overweight. Oh, even if you look slim but you got a stomach, no one didn't tell you, and I'm guilty of that. The laziness is pure laziness, and it's unexcusable. It's unexcusable. And I'm not telling you we have our days. We can be lazy, and I'm telling you we all do it. So I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not perfect. But my whole point of this whole conversation, and it might seem like I'm going on and going this way and that way. My whole thing to everyone is I want you to stop being married to your food. I want you to love yourself enough to become more healthy, to be more health conscious, to know what's good and what's not good for you, to know that these things make me tired, these things make me feel light and I'm more alive. I'm getting my vitamins this way, I'm not getting my vitamins that way. And the more I come on here, I am gonna bring up some information about what vegetables are good and what vegetables are not good and things of that nature. Um, I am going to bring up some diet information so you guys will know. Oh, well, I didn't know that did that. See, we'll do the Atkins diet, the Meridian diet, the Palo diet. You'll do all these diets because of the promotion, the branding of it. But why are you not formulating something for you that's going to work for you? Why are you doing it because Trishan or Bob or Jake and them are doing it? Why are you not formulating a diet plan for you that's right for your body, that is right for your mind, that is right for your spiritual walk? Why would you go do something because somebody else told you? That means you have no control over your life. You got to find, if you're going to do somebody else's diet plan, or transition plan or whatever you're going to do, you got to make sure that you're ready for it. Because if you're not mentally ready for it, you know you're going to have health issues. You know you're going to have problems, okay? So the whole thing with me with stop being married to your food, meaning stop giving excuses for why you're eating at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night, and you are sorry, someone came in. But you keep giving all these excuses why you're overweight. You're blaming your ex-boyfriend, your ex-girlfriend. Um, you're gonna blame everybody else. No, it's time to take accountability. Why is there? My accountability for me was I was lazy. I didn't want to work out. My excuse was, oh, there was no one else to work out with me. Um, and it's so many excuses that we do that. Oh, I don't have enough time in the day to work out. I don't have time. I don't know how to cook that type of food. I'm just going to stay with the food that I eat. I'm just going to stay eating pizza, burgers, and everything. I know I have diabetes. I know I have high blood pressure. Oh, when it's my time to go, I'm going to go. Oh, God said, well, it's my time. It's my time. No, I'm going to let you know. Stop that excuse of when it's my time, hey, it's my time to die, it's my time to die. No, while you're here and you wake up every morning and you're breathing, okay, you have the ability and you have the authority and you have the ordainship on your life to change your life to live. If you have high blood pressure and all you think that with high blood pressure is you're supposed to take medicine, well, you're dead ass wrong. You can get rid of your high blood pressure. You can reverse it. You can get rid of your diabetes. You can reverse it. If you're fighting it, fighting the fight of the disease, which is a dis-ease in your life. We cause diseases in our life. We cause the layers of mirrors in our life. Not no one else, it's us. So stop blaming your divorce. Stop blaming the other person why you're overweight. Stop blaming that other issue of, oh, in my childhood, this is all I know. And we have to become unlearned. Of course, I used to eat pork, I used to eat beef, I used to eat chicken, I used to eat fish, all these different things. I'm 40 years old. But at the same time, once again, I was unhealthy. It made it look like I wasn't unhealthy. Just because you see a skinny person or somebody small don't mean they're unhealthy. They're healthy. They can be unhealthy. You don't know what's going on with them. They can be very unhealthy. They can be underweight. They're not eating correctly. You're not getting the nutrition. You're not getting the minerals. You're not getting the vitamins. All these things can be going on inside of a small person. So just because you see a person, oh, she smiles, she ain't got problems, you don't know that. That's how society has it played. I'm gonna take this bad diet. I'm gonna do this diet because my girlfriend did it and she looks good. Ask your girlfriend, did she work out? It might have worked for her, but you need to ask her, was there any complications? You go jump on the bandwagon on a diet because someone else is doing it and you got issues. And every diet that I see on the market or every protein, isolated pea protein shake, it always says consult your physician. And then when you consult them, they're going to tell you, no, don't take that. Let me put you on this medicine. So it's like they're pimping you. But why are you not formulating something for you in the correct way? God has created so many herbs on this earth and so many fruits and vegetables and things on this earth that you can substitute. When you delete one thing, there are other things to substitute for it. There are ways to cook things that you couldn't imagine. You'd be like, this whole time. But if you don't know, you seek and you find. If you can go look for a diet and go search for a diet that's on the market, you need to damn search for something that's healthier, that you're going to do it for yourself. Why are you doing the easy way? It's easy for us to do the easy way out. It's easy for us to do something easy that can cause another disease in our body. The next thing you know, you're having kidney problems. Oh, my heart rate's going too fast. I'm taking this diet stuff and my heart rate's going too fast. Instead of you trying to find out what is naturally out here and organic and non-GMO and not processed and doesn't have all these chemicals in it, that's right for me. But you got the excuse again. Oh, we all gotta die sometime. That's a lame ass excuse. And I'm sorry to say it like that, but it's a lame ass excuse for me. As long as I wake up every day, I'm going to continue to fight. As long as I know that there is an alternative. And I'm not trying to say you don't get temptations and it's weak and you're at a restaurant and you're trying to do better with yourself. Don't go to that restaurant. If you know you're changing your life, you got to change everything. Where you go, how you go, what you do, how you hang with people. And then, but some of you can't, some of you are sitting here with excuses like, I can't because I love them. Well, if they loved you, they would support you in your new walk and into your regeneration to your transformation. They will walk with you all the way through into your new you. So there's nothing wrong with you becoming something better. We set all these goals for New Year's. I'm going to do this. I'm going to leave this behind. I'm going to work out. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And guess what? You do it for 2 weeks. You do it for a week. Hello, I was guilty of it. So guess what? When I got up this morning, I got my butt up out of that bed. I got myself together and I did 2 miles. And what did I do? I didn't eat. I didn't drink anything. I got myself revitalized. I got myself energized. I got my mental right. So I could come on here and to tell you, stop being married to your food. Stop giving yourself excuses. And that's what Vegannatti is about. Vegannatti is about not regeneration, not just transformation, but becoming the whole you in here and inside you. We need you to work inwardly outwardly, not outwardly to inwardly. You can be a bad chick, You could be thick, you could be built on the outside, you could do, but all this ain't right still. If you're still craving and if you're still, oh, I can cheat. And people, y'all kill me with that when y'all working out. People that work out, oh, I'm going to work out 5 days a week and then Saturday and Sunday is my cheat days. I can have whatever I want. Who the hell created that? I would love to know who created that. Who created, oh, it's my cheat day. I can have a burger from McDonald's. Why are you going to go healthy and then go poison yourself? I'm not innocent out here, you guys. I have children. You know, my children, they go to school, they still eat poison because the things that's at their school. But that's about to change, you know. So back to why I became, why I created Vegannatti. I think Vegannatti for me is just not about veganism. I think Vegannatti is a movement of a nation, of people who are like-minded, that have been through the struggle of losing weight, who have health issues, that need help, that need support, that need that help. That's what Vegannatti is about. We're about supporting any and everyone. I don't care if you eat meat and you want to learn and you want to change, holler at me. If you need support in your diet plan and you just need somebody to talk to, holler at me, because that's what I do. And that's what I care about. I care about your whole being. I care about what you think. I care about wanting to see people live longer. I hate to see people in the hospital. I don't like it. And they're always like, well, you know, it's in my genes of my family. My family didn't have collapsed lungs. I mean, my family had like high blood pressure and diabetes and, you know, lupus, things of that nature. And my family struggled today. But at the end of the day, where does the cycle stop at? And that's where we have to realize, you know, and I want to bring the scripture up because a lot of people don't see it. I know there's a lot of people that might see this video that are Christians or whatever, spiritual, because I'm a spiritual being. So I'm going to bring the scripture up about Daniel. You know, when Daniel went to go see the king, and Daniel, they was about to serve, the servant of the king was getting ready to serve Daniel some meat. And he asked, where did you get the meat from? How was it slaughtered? How was it killed? Where was it came and come from? And he asked. Then he turned around and said, nah, I'm good, because just giving us vegetables and fruit and water for 10 days, you know, and then it was for a reason why he did that. But it showed veganism in the Bible. It shows veganism in the Bible in the beginning of Genesis. So many scriptures in the Bible show about being a vegan. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because God said in the Bible about, and I know a lot of people don't want to hear this, but about, about how he gave the animals plants and herbs and everything to eat of the land. Flesh is not supposed to eat flesh. We're not supposed to eat flesh. We become like that flesh. And that's why I'm trying to explain to you that everything has energy, everything has emotion. Dead or not, it still have emotion, and it still has the ability to move within you. So ask yourself a question: when I eat meat, when I eat heavy foods, do I feel energized? Do I feel vibrant? Do I feel like, yeah, I'm gonna go? Because if you don't, then it's dead, and you're becoming dead. You're alive, but you're dead. Think about that. I'm alive, but I'm dead because I'm eating something dead. Who wants to do that? Who wants to eat something dead? And I become like that? I'm not saying, you know, to each his own. This is a free will video. And if you choose to eat meat, I have nothing to say about that. If you choose to eat dairy, I was guilty. Cheese was my love of my life. Cheese. Now I found out I can make cheese through macadamians and pine nuts and all that good stuff. So I don't want to sneeze. So my whole purpose, I think, today was to get my feelings out to you about being married to your food. And like I said, a lot of you won't listen to this. A lot of you will. It's not for everybody. Everything is not for everybody. But for those who want change, for those who want to be alive, those who want to live better, eat to live. Those of you that want that change finally and are tired of being stuck, then Vegannatti is for you. The walk is completely for you. The regeneration is for you. There are holistic elixirs out. If you're having issues with fibroids, fibroid myalgia, if I'm saying that right, you've had hysterectomies, you have diabetes, all these different things. If you're having estrogen um, disorders, things of that nature, please get at me. Please holler, like get at me, talk to me, because there is a natural way that's out here that will help you heal. Surgery is the last thing in my mind that I will go do before, because it ends up um, something else. So if you are having estrogen dominance issues, please get at Vegannatti, because there is a way to heal you naturally, to get rid of the cysts, to get rid of the fibroids, to get rid of all those things. Please get at me. Um, what else do I want to say? I just want you to live. I just want you to be free. I just want you to understand that when you make a choice to do something new, everything about you has to change. Everything. And yes, it is a fight, because while you're walking in your new transition, there are old thoughts that will come up. There will be insecurities coming up. There will be a lot of things in your life that will come up, but I want you to continue to fight. So continue to fight. Just stop giving yourself damn excuses. Stop blaming other people while you're overindulging in food. Stop blaming people and events, current events, or past events to why you're unhealthy. Because your hand, right? Your hand is the helping hand at the end of your arm. There's the arm, there's your hand, and it's pointing back at you. So at the end of the day, you are the one who has the control over you. So when you're blaming someone, I got a divorce and that's why I went into eating, and I was angry, so that's why I eat late at night. I work too much. I don't have enough time to cook food, so that's why I eat out at night or restaurants, all these different things. Then if you work like that and you're overeating and you're eating at late at night, then something needs to change in your life. I think you need to sit down on your off day and you need to get a book out or your tape recorder, and you need to ask yourself, where are you stuck at in your life, so you won't be unhealthy. You have to get your mental right first, your visual, everything about you inwardly has to get right first, because those organs and those emotions have to be corrected. Because when your body can only withstand so much stress, so much stress. So when you're bringing up anger, your body out also takes anger as a disease, so it's attacking it. And so when you get hurt and when you get depressed, and we're all guilty of it, we wouldn't be human. If we're so perfect, we wouldn't need each other. We wouldn't be supporting each other right now, right? We wouldn't be looking for what's the next step. I can do better, but I'm looking for it. But guess what? It's right in you. You already have the answer. You just need a little push. And that's all it is. You need that push. You don't need no one to hold your hand. Maybe some people do, and there's nothing wrong with that either. But at the same time, you still need that push. You still need that guideline. You still need some type of guideline, but you are the key to that guideline. You're the key to the doorway. You already have the key. It's just you need somebody to make you realize it. Instead of listening, oh, I tried this. Well, I tried this. Well, here, try this. I don't think that's going to work for you. I don't think that's going to be good for you. All these different things you keep hearing. Sorry, my hair's going crazy. See, order. But what I'm trying to say is that we go to A, B, C, D. You go to a doctor, you get diagnosed one thing. Then you're scared. You go call home. You talk to your other family. I think you need to get a second opinion. Guess what you do? You go get a second opinion. Then you're still not comfortable. Then you go, oh, I'm just gonna do it. Then you go do it. Then next you know, you have another surgery. You have a surgery. Then your surgery added on another complication. Then you're taking other medicine. Then that medicine you get immune to that medicine. Then you're up here, up here, up here. then you're just all discombobulated. You're just all messed up. Instead of doing all that, once you find out what is wrong with you, you need to for my opinion, it's my opinion, which is my opinion is my feelings. You should find out what's natural, what is natural and pure that was given on this earth to heal you. What is pure. And some people like, I have allergic reactions to those things. People who have allergic reaction to things, there's things to substitute. If you get rid of one thing, there's something else. There's always something else. When there's a problem, there's a solution. When there's a solution, there's an action. And when there's an action, there's a movement. And it's being solved. So everything has a level. It's just up to you if you want to do it. And if sometimes you can't do it by yourself, you say, I can't do this by myself. I can't do this by myself. That's fine. There are those who care enough. It's not all about this. Everyone has to eat, of course, but there are those that are passionate that really want to help you live and eat to live and live forever. Live as long as you can. You're not meant to be here for, I'm only going to be here for a short time. You could stop that. You could change that. You could fight that. Now, if it's really something that is like been years and years and years, you still have a fight. At least you can change something. But the overweight thing and giving excuses from current events and you're still hanging on it, and that happened 6-7 years ago. The bullying, why you got overweight, because you went to bullying to control your emotions, all these different things, or you're not eating, all these eating disorders. I had a sister, my stepsister died at the age of 21. I found her in the bedroom. I was carrying my son at the time. I think I was a junior in high school. And yes, I had a baby at a young age. Yes, I did. And I have no regrets, but that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is she was straight A student in nursing, and I talk about my sister and my stepsister in honor of this. I feel like she will want me to tell those out there right now that if you're having an eating disorder and you're using pain, emotions, and everything for this eating disorder, and you want to stop it, and you know that you're sick, and you know that you need help, please contact me, because I know you need support. You need someone to talk to. So many different eating disorders are out here. And it's so funny because everybody's common eating disorder is like the anorexia or the bulimic. But do you know there's disorders when people are trying to be so healthy, health conscious, it becomes an addiction like a drug. Everything becomes a habit, and it's just like an addiction. Everybody in this world has an addiction. Everybody just pinpoints drugs, being a drug addict or alcoholic or whatever. Everyone has an addiction. Women have addiction to clothes, shoes, makeup, earrings. Men have addiction. Women, men, whatever, you have addictions. Women want to be with a whole bunch. Some women want to be a whole bunch of men. Some women want to do this. Some men want to be with a whole bunch of women. Everyone has an addiction. And that's the issue at hand right now. You have to get yourself whole. Not half a whole, not half a pie, but a whole pie. A whole self, okay? So at the end of the day, I just want for you to know you and to be purified, revitalized. And I want you to love yourself. First and foremost, we all say we love ourselves, but really, what part of self do you love? You might say, I love myself because of what? Because you look good on the outside. What about the inside? What about after you work a 9-to-5 job and you go home and no one sees you behind closed doors, and you go pour you a glass of wine, you go take a bath, and you're drinking, and you feel like you got the day go. But at the same time, you're taking it out on someone else. You start going off on your spouse, or you're going off on someone. You did not get rid of the situation. That's the same thing when someone tells you, get on this diet, or get on this pill, and you'll get rid of the situation in 2 weeks. Bull crap, bull shatta. Okay, and I'm not gonna say I've already cussed already on here, but that's bull crap. First and foremost, it's a cover up, and you need to break from your cover ups today. Today needs to be the day where you pull that trigger a different way. Today needs to be the day that you write down 5 tasks and you start on the first one and you finish it out until it gets damn done. So if you want to lose weight and you want to change your life, then you need to write out your plan. And you need to write out that plan and you need to break it down to 5 simple steps. And when you break that 5 simple steps, you start on the first one. If you want to give yourself a deadline, matter of fact, don't give yourself a deadline, because when you do that, you end up not finishing it. So don't put yourself on a deadline. If you don't finish it, then you start it over again until you finish it. We got to stop procrastinating on our lives. You're married to food because it tastes good, look good, and smell good, and the sound of the word sounds good. Marry your damn life, because you only get one. Marry your life. Your mom and your dad brought you on this earth. God brought you on this earth to live, not to just be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be done. Yeah, it's all right. I start my diet tomorrow. Oh, that burger look good. Guess what? You still have waste in your stomach from when you were little. In your lining of your stomach, there's still waste. It's time for you to detox. It's time for you to detox your mind and become unlearned to learn. Just like when a baby was born, it didn't know nothing. Didn't know about fear. Didn't know about worry. Didn't know about lying. It didn't know about anything until we taught it. Don't you say that. Don't you go there. Don't you. We taught the baby. We played boogeyman and spooky crap at the end of the day. So that baby was unlearned and learned. It had to crawl, it had to walk, it had to learn how to talk. And so do you when it comes to eating right and eating healthy. You have to become willing to be unlearned. And I think when we become adults, we become so stubborn and stuck in our ways, but then we want change. It's easy for us to go left, but we don't want to go right, and we don't want to go straight because we're too damn worried about what's they gonna say. To me, this is just a wall. I ain't worried about what this wall think about me. It's solid. And that's how you have to keep your your blinds on right now. See, between these hands is me. People who love you, that care for you, while you're focusing on you, people that love you will understand why you got the shades on right now. Because right now it's about your health, it's about your wealth, it's about revitalizing, regeneration, transformation. And this is not forcing you to go into veganism. This is for you to learn the steps into being healthy. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. You do every damn thing else, so why not? You're doing everything else in the power. You'll go spend money on a beer or unhealthy stuff, but you look at the healthy food and go, wow, that's too expensive. Well, you just went to the club and spent $100 on one outfit for one night, and you drank it up, and you came home and you had a hangover. Now your stomach's all bloated and you feel yucky and all that good stuff. So why not spend the money on healthy food? Why not learn something from someone, learn how to cook? Why can't we spend our money on better things? But we want to sit here and complain about, I can't lose the weight, I can't do this, and I can't do that. Well, why are you looking at me? Why are you saying I can't? You ain't never going to do it. You're never going to do it. You're never going to get over it. It's because you did it to yourself. So stop being married to your food. Stop being married to your emotions. Stop it. I know you can hear me saying stop it, but you got to tell yourself, I got to take the step. Each day is a step. Wake up. Don't go straight to the refrigerator. Don't go straight, get your cereal. Get up. Even if you got to go be at work by 6 o'clock a.m., get up an hour before. I know it's a change, but get up an hour before you have to go. Or maybe if you got to be at work at 6, go to bed early and get up at 4. Get your body moving. Then, still get your body moving. If you're going to drink anything, drink some water in the morning. Get some water in your system. You're already made up of water, but get some more water at the end of the day. Get yourself vitalized. Get them organs moving, because those organs have been asleep just like you. They've been in the sleep realm. They've been in the spiritual realm. They've been asleep just like you, in a quiet state. But then when you pop up because your body's used to getting up, everything's not up yet. That's why you drag and you lag in the morning. You're not here yet. You're not coherent because of your body is like, oh God, come on. We all wake up like that. Like, let me get my mind right. That's what we say. Let me get my mind right. Your mind's already right. It's just you think your mind ain't right. Then you get up, you sit on the edge of your bed, and you're like, okay. You go brush your teeth, you go do whatever, and you run straight to the freaking refrigerator. No, stretch, mantra, do something good, then go downstairs. But it shouldn't be heavy foods in the morning. It shouldn't be, you shouldn't even be going to heavy food. Get you some fruit in the morning. Get you something to bring back that glucose in your system. There's a lot of, unless you have a heavy medical issue, I understand about you having to eat in the morning when you first wake up because you got to take your medicine. But that too, I just feel medicine is really not good at all. It's not really good. Synthetic drugs is what it is. It's synthetic. It's fake, just to cover up for a short term. Unless you have a real serious issue and it's so too late for you to go so completely natural, I completely understand. But if you are not near that way, you still have a chance to change. So, to all my women out there, once again, if you are having with issues with estrogen dominance issues, to all my men out there that are having issues with diabetes, prostate cancer, whatever it may be, male issues, sexual issues, there are natural ways, and a lot of people think that there's no cure for STDs and in a natural way and all that other stuff. I'm just letting you know there is. If you want to contact me, please hit me up at Vegannatti, that's Vegannatti at gmail.com, or, no, yeah, gmail.com, or you can go on Facebook to Vegannatti, to the group, and join the group. Or you can go on Instagram and follow me at Dr. Emmy, Vegannatti, Vegannatti. And once again, Vegannatti is about your regeneration to your transformation. We are about getting you whole, getting you renewed, getting you revitalized, teaching you what things you can substitute for the things you need to get delete out of your life. So delete the things that are unhealthy in your life, because we want you healthy. We want you to eat to live. We want you to live and live longer and fight. There's no more excuses. Stop being married to your food and marry your life. So this is me signing off. It was just me wanting to vent today. You'll see me again, hopefully later on this evening. I'll come back on. Maybe we'll talk about one specific question that someone asks me later on this evening, and I'll come back on Google Hangouts and let you guys know what the question was. So if you have any questions, I gave you the email, which is Vegannatti at gmail.com. You can go to Facebook and follow me at Vegannatti, and Instagram is Dr. Emmy Woo, W, the EMMYW _Vegannatti, Vegannatti. And if no one didn't tell you they loved you today, I love you. God loves you. Stay encouraged. You can lose the weight. You can break from the disease. You can be cured. It is here. It is now. So pull that trigger the right way and not the wrong way. So have a wonderful day. Talk to you guys later. Peace.